sussing out your luck, going hard in the paint, and that's how you assert dominance.
Hey, what's up guys, it's SirTagCR, and today we're back at it again with a 12-win Minor Poison deck. So due to Knight's nerf, we took out the Knight and we put in the Ice Golem. And Ice Golem is just really solid on defense. I'm now able to play past the P.E.K.K.A with the Ice Golem and pull units to the opposite lane. As you guys also know, Bandit got a buff, so we swapped out Skeletons for Bandit, and now this deck is a lot more offensive and we have another win condition. This deck has a very fast cycle with logs, so you're never going to get out-cycled by all those Goblin Barrel log bait decks. Also, because you have the Electro Wizard, Ice Spirit, and log, you're never really going to get finessed by all those double Prince decks. They're always going to get slowed down or they're going to be stopped in their tracks. This control deck is one of the safest decks in Grand Challenge, and I've been loving it. I've been grinding out some 12 wins left and right with this deck. Let's go right into the chest, get in some gold, get in some elixir collector. I really want that magic archer, guys. We have simple needs in life. Getting skeleton barrels, the hog rider. Gotta love the hog rider. Even though the hog rider got nerfed, it's still a great card. We're getting some flying machines, the ceiling fan, fireball, skeletons. We're getting the royal giant, the royal Jesus, getting P.E.K.K.As. We need our epics right here, right now. We demand our epics, getting elite barbarians. I guess we're gonna get our epics now, but we wanted a little bit faster, so then we were able to get a legendary. But 7 hunters, that is not a maxed out card, so I'll definitely take that. Guys, let's go jump straight into some grand challenges and let's assert some dominance. Guys, so we got someone from Wild Gaming. I want to see if this guy is a wild one or not. He's already sussing out the WoW, so he's probably pretty wild. We're going to go in for a Miner as our starting play. We're not going to cycle the Electro because we still want some air defense in our hand. And he's going to be going in for Ice Spirit. He's going in for guards. This is looking like it could potentially, well, it's going to be a cycle or a control deck, but it might be an Expo deck. If I had to guess, that's what it's going to be. It might be Graveyard as well. We're going to go in for a Bandit and we're going to see what's up. What does this wild one want to do? Well, he's got Magic Archer. I really was not expecting that, but he's got a Miner, so... Alright, so we're just going to be dropping Ice Spirit. Magic Archer is going to die inside of the poison. We don't care too much about that. We really want to go opposite lane of him. That's the thing that we want to do in this circumstance. We don't want to go same lane as this Magic Archer guy. We're going to go Ice Golem, and then we're going to go for a Miner. We assume that he probably actually has NATO, so we didn't really want to go in for a Miner in a tornadoable spot. The Ice Golem should get some chip damage. It's not going to be much, but it might get one headbutt. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, guys. That was juicy. So we're going to go in for a Bandit in the back, and those guards are going to be out of cycle, so I wonder what he's going to do to defend against this Bandit. We'll have to wait and see. He's going to go in for a Zap, so we're going to go in for a Log on top of the tower. We're going to go in for a reactionary Electro Wizard, and notice how that Miner did not get a single hit. Our Electro Wizard stopped it in its tracks. You can do a reactionary Electro Wizard on top of a Miner, and the Miner will never get a hit if your timing is good enough. We're going for a Miner. We're going to go in for another Ice Spirit as well, and then we're going to go for a Bandit on top of his Robin Hood, AK. Yeah, so that's pretty solid. And Bandit's actually going to dash in. Bandit got a lot of damage, so we might actually switch lanes. Yeah, so we're going to switch lanes on him. I don't really know what he's doing. Okay, so he's going to poison. It's obviously not working out for this man. He's so wild. He's crazy. We're going to go in for another Ice Spirit, and we're going to go in for another Miner. We're just keeping up the pressure. Our cycle is so much faster, so we should be able to get something out of this. Oh, we're doing him dirty. Miner connects. Going to give me at least one more hit. Now it locks onto the Ice Golem, unfortunately, but we're still chilling. If he wants to drop anything in the vicinity of a poison, we're going to be fine with that. We're just going to go in for a Log. We're going to see what's up. We're going to go in for our Electro, make sure that he doesn't get any poison value. We're going to go in for an Ice Spirit and another Miner and a poison. So that's his NATO out of cycle. We're going to go... I was really hoping that it would redirect on top of the Miner, but, you know, nice things like that don't always happen to us, but... He's got NATO, Miner, poison, and we're still finessing him. We have this dead slot of an Inferno, but it doesn't even matter. That's why this cycle deck is just so much better than any other traditional Miner cycle. If you play it correctly, you're just going to get so much more damage. So he's actually getting a lot of Magic Archer chip damage. He's playing this really well, but it doesn't really matter. We're just going to go in for another poison. That's usually why you want to go opposite lane, but I just decided to go back to the same lane. I would definitely advise you guys to go opposite lane. In retrospect, I shouldn't have switched lanes. We're going to go in for a Bandit in the back, and we're going to get ready. We know that he's going to go in for a NATO, so we're going to get ready with an Ice Golem, make sure he doesn't actually have that opportunity. We're going to go in for an Electro Wizard, trying to space everything out. Bandit dashes through. We're going to go in for a Miner because he used his NATO. We're going to go in for a Poison, and there's no way for him to actually do anything here. That's going to be all she wrote. Good game, well played, and good luck in the rest of your challenge, man. We just defeated the Wild one. He needs to go back to where the Wild things go. Alright guys, so we got a game against Jack Johnson, and we're going to be dropping Ice Spirit at the bridge. We're going to see what's up. I assume that's actually like... Isn't that a singer's name? I don't remember. I think it is. I think it's like a really happy-go-lucky singer. We're going to be dropping an Electro, and we're going to see what's up. It's probably going to be a bridge spam deck after we see a Battle Ram and a Bandit, so, I mean, it's definitely going to be a bridge spam hero. So Ice Golem's going to end up popping as well, and as long as the Bandit dies, which it does, we're going to be in a great situation. So we're going to drop Ice Spirit off to the side to make sure Bob the Barbarian doesn't get too many sword shots off on us. And we're going to see what Jack Johnson wants to do. What are you up to, sir? You want to just continuously bridge spam us for the rest of the game? I'm down with that, man. I accept your challenge. We're basically playing a tower defense game against ourselves because we know that he's just going to bridge spam. That's the one thing that I really like about control decks. It's all in the ball is always in your court. If they just bridge spam the entire time, they're not really making any decisions. It all comes down to how you play in this game. We're going to be dropping Ice Spirit off to the side. It's going to finesse the bats and the Inferno Dragon. We really don't care too much about the Dark Prince. We really wanted to have a phenomenal counter push in the right-hand lane. So he's going to get some damage, but I think he's going to be down a lot of Elixir, and we're going to capitalize on that with the Electro Wizard Minor push here. So it's definitely going to work out for us. He's going to go in for a Bandit. We're going to go log it back. We're actually going to spend 4 Elixir here with an Ice Golem as well, but I'd rather just get a little bit of chip damage. I treat it like a -1 trade, getting that little bit of 84 chip damage with that log, so I guess it's okay. Not too bad. Not too many gripes here. And we know that he has Dark Prince in Cycle. We know he has Pencil in Cycle. What does he want to do? Okay, so he's going to be rushing us. He's going to be going hot and heavy. What does this man want to do? We're going to be going for an Ice Spirit, and I assume, yeah, there's the Dark Prince. So we're going to go in for Inferno Tower. We're just going to see what's up. And I wonder if the Bandit's going to lock on the tower. No, so he's going dual lane pressure. I was not expecting that at all. Well, actually, no, he had to use Battle Ram on defense. And then he uses the poison in the lane that he wasn't going for. I can't understand this, man. It is beyond my comprehension level to understand that. But we're going to go in for a Minor, and we're going to see what's up. We want to see if we can apply more pressure. If he has to use another Battle Ram on defense or a Bandit on defense, that is really good for us. We're going to go in for a Poison because we got both units. Oh my gosh, we got a third unit. We got bats inside the Poison. And the Bandit dashes on in. That Bandit is so solid. We're going to be dropping Ice Spirit, and we're going to be dropping another Bandit. So Bandit on Bandit action. No, his actually evaporated. So, you know, it's too bad, man. Too bad that our Bandits weren't able to fight each other and duke it out. But our Minor's going to be coming in clutch. Minor's going to get the little bit of chip damage that we so desperately need. All we got to do is sauce out the Inferno Tower, and we got the game in the bag. As you guys can see, this deck completely demolishes bridge spam. He didn't have a single hope in this game. Just made sure that I always had the defensive units that I needed in hand, and I made sure to keep my Electro Wizard alive when it mattered. Good game, well played, and good luck in the rest of your challenge. Alright guys, so we got a game against Big D Willie, and we're going to be saucing out the Ice Spirit at the bridge. We're going to see what he responds with, and we're going to be dropping a Bandit in the back. So he's not going to respond to that. He's leaking a little bit of Elixir. He's leaking a lot of Elixir. He just leaked 2 Elixir, and then he drops the Executioner. So we're going to go in for a Minor because we know that for a fact that he has NATO. We're going to try to get some poison value. He's going to have to respond to that Bandit, so that's exactly what's up. We're going to go in for a poison on top of the Executioner and the Guards. Guards do not have to be dealt with. We can actually just go in for an Ice Golem on top of the Executioner, but he has other plans. This man is a savage. He's not allowing that to happen just yet. So we're going to go in for Ice Spirit to make sure Exy doesn't finesse us, and that's what's up. That is really solid for us. Executioner is not going to do anything for him. We're going to have to drop Bandit, and that's going to clean up the Executioner. Executioner is going to be shooting off into the distance. It doesn't really matter. So Bandit almost bounced on through. We're going to be dropping our Electro, or we're going to be dropping the Ice Golem to make sure the Electro targets the Ice Golem and not our tower, because we protect our tower. It is very, very sacred for us. So he's definitely running a Prince Electro Wizard deck. Never mind, he's got Sparky. I was not expecting that at all. What is this guy rocking? Wow, he activated the King Tower too. This is disastrous for us. Not the start I really wanted. We're just going to be cycling log. And I'm still, I don't understand. I'm at 7 wins in a grand challenge, and this guy is actually rocking Sparky. What does it come down to? What are we doing in our lives? We're going to be dropping our Electro, making sure that the Ice Spirit comes in clutch and finesses him. We're going to go in with a pretty big push here. Going in for a Minor Bandit push. He doesn't actually have does he have NATO in cycle? I don't think so. And he's going to go in for Electro. We can just log that back, and he's not going to get a single hit on our tower. Our tower is actually chilling. He got a little bit of a touch early on, but it's all he's going to get. He's not going to touch it anymore. I'm sorry, Big D Willie. You're just not touching our tower today. We're going to be dropping Ice Spirit at the bridge yet again. And it's going to give us a little bit of chip damage that we needed. It's probably going to start a Sparky relatively soon, and there it is. So unfortunately, our Bandit's going to go die. It's going to be sacrificed. I think we should have started an Inferno Tower instead of cycling the Ice Golem as well. I don't really have Zap, so that Bandit's just going to die. Rip. Rip Bandit. You were kind sir. I'm sorry you had to be sacrificed like that. It was not a noble death. Fortunately for us, wow, this guy has no balance. He doesn't even understand. We can just drop Electro and it resets, so I'm fine with that. going to log everything back as well, just to make sure the Executioner dies and make sure Santa Claus doesn't get a hit. So this is going to be a very easy victory. I don't really understand this deck. It's kind of crazy. Like, he does have NATO, so it should be a little bit harder for me, but he's still getting finesse because we just dropped Electro Wizard right on top of the Sparky. Oh, that was a botched NATO. That was a Chief Pat NATO if I've ever seen a Chief Pat NATO. He would be so proud of that. So we're going to go in for a log, and we're just going to start spell cycling him. It's at 600. I don't really care anymore, and this is going to be a good game. Going in for another Bandit, going in for Ice Spirit. As soon as he ends up cycling cards that are going back, like, he's not going to get towards our tower. Like, start cycling a Sparky that late in the game, I don't understand that premise, sir. It just never works. When you're at 600 and you cycle a Golem or a Sparky or a Giant in the back, it's always a bad play. Good game and good luck in the rest of your challenge though, bro. Alright guys, so we got another game against Mr. Toast, and he sauced out the good luck, so we're going to reciprocate with our own good luck, and then we're going to drop an Ice Golem in the back. He said thanks like a cordial sir, so I can respect that. He's going to be dropping a Princess in the back, so it's looking like it's going to be a log bait deck, and we're going to completely finesse that type of deck. No worries, no problems, easy dub. And he's going to be going in for a Skeleton Barrel, so that's even easier for us. The Princess is going to be going and targeting the Ice Golem. We're going to go in for a log. It's going to clip all of the Skeletons and the Princess. GG easy, bro. What are you going to even do? Do you have Mega Knight? I assume he has Mega Knight, so we can't stockpile too many units. So as soon as you know that they have Mega Knight, the biggest thing that you got to do is never really stockpile an Electro Wizard Bandit push. Just go in for minor poisons and win the game that way. I don't think he has Mega Knight anymore after seeing the Prince. It just wouldn't make sense. We're going to be going in for Bandit. We're going to be dropping our Electro as well. Hopefully the Electro ends up going on top of the Bandit, or the Prince rather. Doesn't really happen. We're going to have to go in for a nice juicy log. No, actually we're not going to log that. The Electro is going to do fine along with the Bandit. No point in logging and expending 2 elixir for no reason. We're going to go in for a Miner, and we're trying to make a pretty big push here because we know that he doesn't actually have any great way of dealing with this. We're going to go in for a Poison as well to make sure the bats end up dying. And as soon as those bats die, Electro has free reign on that tower, asserting the dominance all over his tower. Mr. Toast is truly toast. And he doesn't really like getting fried like that. Oh man, he's like burnt toast now. He's pissed. So we can go in for Electro like right off to the side, and it's going to go in the right hand lane after it kills the Princess, but I don't really care about it too much. We're just going to go in for a Bandit. We're going to go in for an Electro Wizard, and I think I'm just going to log it because I don't really think that the Skeleton Barrel is too much of a worry. He's got Giant Skeleton, so I really wasn't expecting that at all. We're dropping Ice Golem to make sure that we tank so the Prince doesn't get a nice juicy charge off on us. And unfortunately, guys, the Skeleton Barrel will end up breaking through potentially, and we're just going to have to go drop a Bandit to make sure we mitigate as much damage as possible. So that's pretty solid for us. And his Prince doesn't even get a shot off on the Bandit, so he's got a lot of defense. He's going in for a defensive Miner. This guy's a madman. We're just going to go in for a Poison, collect our free 216 damage, and this is going to be a very easy dub. We're just going to drop Electro in the back, same lane as the Prince, so the Prince never breaks through. And what we're going to do is we're also going to drop an Ice Golem. So the Prince is going to go target the Ice Golem as soon as possible. We're going to go in for a log, and the log is going to hit the Princess. It's going to hit the Skeletons. We're going to eat a little bit of chip damage, but in the end, it's not going to really matter. We're going to go in for another Miner, going in for a Poison, Miner, Poison, Miner, Poison, OP. And I don't really think he's able to do anything. Like, he's just continuously throwing the same pushes over and over again, and it's not working out for him. So it's kind of the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and not getting a different result, right? We're going to go in for a log, and we're just going to go in for another Miner Poison. His Prince will hit our tower, and we just dropped a Miner right into a Prince, so not usually the best circumstance, but I still think it's fine. We're going to go in for an Inferno Tower just to make sure that we defend this adequately. We're going to drop an Ice Golem as well, going for a Bandit on top of the Miner. And I think that there's not too much you can do as long as we go and drop a log on top of the Princess and the Prince, making sure that the Bandit still stays alive. It's going to be something that he has to deal with. Got a little bit dire in the end of this game, but it's not going to matter too much. I think we played it decently. Up until the end, it was pretty great game. We're going to go cycle another Miner. We're going to go drop our Electro on top of the Skeletons as soon as they pop. And yeah, this is a good game for sure. He's going in for a Princess, but the Princess doesn't matter. Poison coming in. Maybe the Ice Golem will give me the death damage I need. I don't think so. It's not working out. We had simple needs in life, and then he just didn't want to give it to us. But Miner's going to get the last clutch hit. So 2 hits from the Miner, and that's good game. Miner does 64 a hit, and that's all she wrote. Good game, and good luck in the rest of your challenge, Mr. Toast. Alright guys, so we're off to a great start. We actually have Ice Spirit, and we also have a Bandit in our starting hand. So I really like dropping Ice Spirit as my preemptive play, and then if I don't have that, I'll always be cycling the Bandit in the back. So you just saw both of those cards that I dropped there. We're going to be dropping an Electro in the back as well. And we see an Inferno Dragon and a Night Witch. So this is definitely going to be looking like a Golem deck for sure. So we're going to see what's up. What is he going to be doing here? You drop a Golem in front? No, you actually have Miner. What is this madness, sir? I don't understand this. Regardless, we're going to go in for a Poison just to defend. And then we're going to also go in for an Ice Spirit to pull everything back, freeze everything up. And the Poison's just going to be ticking down. And he doesn't get a single hit on us. You're not allowed to touch our tower like that. And he is incredibly sad, Panda, because he just wasn't able to touch me and do me dirty there. So we're going to go in with the Bandit and we're going to see what's up. We want to see if he's going to be able to drop anything else. Ice Spirit, Night Witch. Yeah, there's a Night Witch. And then there's also an Inferno Dragon. This guy's getting crazy with me. So feisty. I don't really agree with getting this aggressive early on, but it's kind of working out for him. I mean, he's going to kill the Electro. So we're going to have to drop Ice Spirit, and then we're going to be okay. The Bat might actually touch our tower. No! He did me dirty, guys. He defiled our tower. It was such a sanctuary, and then he just decided to... Oh, man. He really is the Grim Reaper. We're going to drop in a Bandit at the bridge, and we want to see if we can catch him off guard, because he doesn't have Night Witch back in cycle. This deck that we have is so fast with a 3.0 elixir cycle, so there's no way that he actually got back to another Bandit. There's no way that he actually got back to Night Witch in time, so we applied pressure, and now he's back to Night Witch, but we're going to go in for a Miner in front, and we want to see if we can get that Electro Wizard on top of the tower. So if that happens, we're going to get a ton of damage, and he actually goes in for a Golem. So what we want to do in this circumstance is just go in for an Inferno Tower. The Inferno Tower will shred the Golem. The Night Witch is lagging behind, so it really won't do too well. If he wants to stack up a lot of units, we can actually poison that. And because so many people are running Golem Poison at the moment, this deck just completely decimates it. It's so hard for someone to get through an Inferno Tower with just Poison and Zap. It really just doesn't happen, actually. So this is why Miner Poison with Inferno Tower is just so strong. It's able to capitalize and kill all these Golem decks that just don't have a great way of breaking through Inferno. If the Golem dies, and then you're able to work on their supporting units with an Inferno, Electro Wizard, and all these other units, you're able to draw units the opposite lane with an Ice Golem. I mean, you should never lose the Golem with this Electro Wizard deck, ever. We're going to go in for a Poison, we're going to go in for a Log, we're going to go in for Ice Spirit. The Inferno Dragon doesn't end up finessing us, and because of that, we're just going to take the dub. There's absolutely nothing he can do. That's a Desperation Miner if I've ever seen one. We're going to be going in for a Bandit. We're going to go in for another Miner. We have the double Electro Wizard brothers on the field, and this is dominance being asserted at its truest form. We're going to go in for a Poison, and that's going to add insult to injury. Good game, well played, and good luck in the rest of your challenge, sir. The big log of justice is rolling in, but it doesn't matter. The Grim Reaper was reaped. And that's actually where I'm going to end today's video. Guys, as you can see, we killed the game with this deck. 9-0 in this GC, and we got a 12 at the start. Be sure to check out this deck. It'll be down below as the pinned comment, and make sure to let me know how it ends up working for you. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for chilling with me, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Peace out.